When is a fish sandwich more than just a fish sandwich? When do its basic elements of tuna, bread, and avocado become greater than the sum of its parts? You start by what's in front of you. Take 2 pieces of bread and toast them in a skillet, only on one side. You'll see later in the video why this is important. Take the bread off the skillet. Once the skillet is very hot, add a little bit more olive oil on the tuna steak. I should mention that the tuna should be room temperature and pat dry with a paper towel. That way you can get a good sear on all sides. This will take about 2 minutes in each side. Add the everything bagel seasoning. You can use regular sesame seeds, but this is what I had in the pantry. While the tuna is searing, we're going to make the sauce. Grab a bowl and add 2 heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise. Use the good stuff for the egg yolks. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard and 2 tablespoons of Japanese barbecue sauce. Mix it all together and set it aside. Flip the tuna steak over and season the other side. Once it's seared on both sides, remove from the heat and let it rest about 3 or 4 minutes. This gives it time for the juices to resettle in the meat. Because the tuna is a very lean fish, it really benefits from having fatty sauces, especially with Japanese barbecue sauce. It has sweet, tangy, umami flavors that remind you of sushi, but in a very different approach. Long story short, trust me on this. I'll put a link in the description to the barbecue sauce I'm using. While the tuna is resting, you're going to make an avocado mash. Grab an avocado, make sure it's ripe, and scrape out the inside with a fork. Don't be perfect here. You want it chunky and uneven. Add salt and lime juice and mix it together. Slice the tuna on a bias and set it aside. Now it's time to build the sandwich. Here's where you only toast on one side, because that's the side you're going to be adding your sauce. That way you get a nice crunch, but the outside of the sandwich, the part that touches the dainty roof of your mouth, doesn't get scraped. You still get the crunch, but not the pain. Anyway, add your sauce, and since we're going with more of a sushi theme here, I added some nori flakes to add for added ocean flavors. Let's go with that. Place your fish add a few generous scoops of the avocado mash. Now for color and extra tang, I'm adding some pickled onions. Sauce the top part of the sandwich. And there you go, a seared AHI tuna steak sandwich. But now for the cross section. Ta-da! It tastes like you made a sandwich out of sushi and replaced rice for bread. It's meaty without being greasy, and the avocado mash is unctuous. You get alternating layers of crunch and soft. Bread, soft and crunchy. Onions, crunchy. Avocado, soft. Tuna is just meaty. And then you get the sauce. It's a good bite. Perfectly imperfect. And speaking of perfection, that's really been the theme of the week for us. Not that we're perfect, but that as new parents, we try to keep up with the baby schedule, jobs, keeping the house clean, bills, and marriage needs. A baby that has more energy than you and won't listen to a word you say. It's easy to feel like a total failure. As parents, as tired human beings, we felt like that a lot. And this sandwich has really become a symbol of that for us. It's not about doing everything perfect. It's about just getting to the end. No matter how you get there, sometimes good enough is just perfect. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on When You Cook. Bye-bye.